Hi everybody, welcome back. Today, my name is Miss Mance, and we're going to be doing a kindergarten math activity. Today's activity, though, will be a review and extend or enrichment for counting on cup. The materials that you'll need for today's activity will be a cup, counting on cup, you need a cup. You'll also need some cards with numbers from 0, oh, that was upside down, from 0 all the way up to 9. One dice, just one. And you'll need up to 30 chips. Now these chips came in a packet that came with everything. If you don't have these chips, you can use anything that you have around the house that you can count or fill up your cup with, okay? So no worries. For the review today, we're going to start with only working with 10 chips. So I'm going to have you watch me count to 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 chips. For the review, we're just going to use the 10. Now, before we actually begin our game for counting on cup, I want to take a look at the number cards. Now, for the number cards, they go from 0 up to 9. And so we're just going to take a look and we want to recognize these numbers. So can you tell me what this number is? It's a 0. How about that? It's a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I wonder if we could go out of order. For the game, we have to mix it up. So Miss Mance is going to mix it up. I'm going to mix up these cards. I'm going to shuffle them. I'm not very good at shuffling. I hope they come out mixed up. Okay, are you ready? Let's see if you can tell me the numbers of these cards. That's a 9. And a 6. Great job. 8. Very good. 1. 0. 4. You're really good at this. You know your numbers. 7. 3. 2. And 5. And I'm just going to mix them up one more time. That order a little less orderly. There we go. Okay. Now for the number card, you need to know those numbers before you can put it into the cup. For this game, we are going to use the number that we pick up. We'll put it in the cup, but before we do, we're going to trace that number with our fingers. Okay? Are you ready? All right. Let me get a new card now that I showed you that one. Okay. Now remember, we're using 10 chips all together. That's it. Here we go. All right. What number is that? That's a 4. So here we go. When we trace, we go from top to bottom. So now let's put 4 chips into our cup. Here are my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. And I'll leave that 4 in there just like I did in the other video. All right. Now Let's roll the dice and see the next number that we're going to count on and see how much that is. So this is a 3. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to count 3 chips. So I'm going to put my 3 here. And I'm going to, I guess I should, if I do this, you can see the 3 better. So see the 3 on the side? 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 in the cup and 3 next to the cup. Now we're going to count on. Are you ready to count on? All right, so we're going to start with the 4. This is subitizing. We're going to put the 4 as one group. We already know it's 4, so we're going to say 4 and count on. All right, subitize with me. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 and 3 more equals 7 altogether. Good job. All right. Put that down. Let's do the next card. Oh, what is this number? This is the number 0. Let's go ahead and use our finger. Let's trace the 0. The shape that the 0 is in is kind of an oval. You might say circular, but it's not even. This is more of an oval shape. A 0 is more of an oval. We'll put the 0 here. Oh, I forgot to empty my cup. All right, so 0, if I have 0 chips, what does that mean? How many are 0? Well, 0 means nothing. It means none. So when I have that 0, should I have any chips in my cup? Nope, I have 0 chips in my cup. I have nothing in my cup. Let's roll the dice and see how many chips we have to add. And we're not going above 10. Everything we add is going to be up to 10. All right. And what number is that? 1, 2. That's a 2. Were you able to subitize? Did you know how many it was just by looking at it and putting it into a group in your mind? That was excellent. This is 2. So now we'll take that 2 and we're going to count 2 chips. 1, 2. So I have 2 on the dice and I have 2 chips in front of me. We're going to subitize and count on. Ready? Here we go. 0, 1, 2. 0 plus 2 more is 2 altogether. All right, put this 0 down. Move these chips over. What is this number? This is a 2. Very good. So let's trace our 2. Up and around, down and over. And one key thing that you want to remember when you're writing your numbers, writing anything, any letters and any numbers, is that all numbers are going to be large. And they're also, when you start writing, you will start at the top and you will work your way down. Okay? We always write from top to bottom. All right? So we start at the top and we trace down. Okay? So we have 2, so we need to count out 2 chips. Ready? One, 2. We're going to take those chips and put them into our cup. 1, 2. So we just put 2 chips into the cup. Now we're going to roll the dice and add to see how many more we get, and we're going to count on. And remember that everything we add today, we're not adding up to, in this part, we're not adding up to more than 10. Okay? Here we go. What did we get? We're going to add 6 more. This is a 6. When I subitize in my head and I group it together and I see it as one whole group, I see a group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 2 and 6 more. Let's count out 6 chips, shall we? Let's come down. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now we're going to supersize and count on. I know I have 2. I have a group of 2. So 2, and we're going to add and count on 6 more to see how many we have. Are you ready? All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 plus 6 more are 8 all together. Great job, everybody. What a great review. Now we're going to extend. And I have a couple different ideas for this extend. The first idea is to write down your number sentence. So I wrote down, because we're doing inside the cup and outside the cup, these number sentences, and you can have on one side inside of the cup, and then we're adding, and on the next side will be the outside of the cup, or next to the cup, and this will be the total. And the total is going to be different each time. So let's go ahead and we will go ahead. We're going to get our new cards. We're going to do the same thing that we did before. And we're going to use our number card. We're going to roll the dice. We're going to add them up. But this time for the extend, we're going to write the numbers down. And we're going to look at a number sentence. All right, here we go. Oh, and remember, we're still adding up to 10, okay? What's this? This is a 7. All right, so we've got 7. So let's count out 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to take these 7, we're going to put them inside of the cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So now we have a 7, and we're going to put them on the outside. So we roll our dice for that. Remember, we're only going up to 10. Okay. So I rolled a 1, and so I'm going to get my 1 chip, and I'm going to put it next to my cup. Now we need to write our 2 numbers down. So the first number we're going to write is going to be the 7. That's how many I had on the outside of the cup. Then we have to write how many I put next to the cup. Do you remember how many was on the dice? Just 1. Okay, so now we're going to supersize, and we're going to add them up and see what our answer is. 7, 8. 7 and 1 more equals 8. Now we were working within 10, and the first part of the enrichment was to write down our number sentence. What I'd like to do, since this is an enrichment, is I'd like to increase the number. And now we're going to go up to 15. Okay, so we can add and it'll equal any number up to 15. We're going to work a little bit higher, or up to a little bit higher. I guess it just depends on what our cards and dice are, or dice turned out to be. So my 7, goodbye 7, let's jump it out. All right, are we ready to add them up? Let's pick out a new card. This is a 1. Okay. So we'll count out 1 chip. Okay. Now let's roll. All right, I got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 in the middle. 5. So what I'm going to have to do, oh, let's count out our 5 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 5 chips. I have my 1 in the cup. We're going to write down our number sentence. So I have 1 in the cup, 1 in the cup, 5 next to the cup, and that equals, let's sabotage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to write our answer. It's 6. 6 all together. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to add, because I told you we're going to work a little bit higher, another dice. Let's add another dice so our numbers get even bigger. Are you ready? We are extending. All right, what number is this? This is an 8. Very good. All right, we have to count out 8 chips. You ready to count 8 chips with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, ready? So we have 8. We're going super high this time, aren't we? Yes, we are. All right, got 2 dice now, because again, we are going high, but we're not going to go above 15 this time. All right, here we go. All right. We have a 6 and 1 more. So let's count our 6. Make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 more, 7. And if we were going to subitize, we would go 6, 7. Okay? All right, so I have to have 7 chips out. So let Miss Mans grab 7 chips. You can watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right, so we have 8, and then we have 7. Let's write our number sentence. We have 8, and then we have 7, and let's count them up. Are you ready? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We made it just to the cusp of 15. Right? I told you we were going to go up to 15. With our enrichment, we can go higher and higher and higher. And actually, you can go as high as you would like if you have enough chips and cards. All right. Well, we are going to stop there. I hope that you enjoyed this review and this extend for Counting on Cup. I enjoyed it. I had a great time with you. And one more extension that you can try all on your own. Try to add it up in your head. When you are counting, see if you can count inside of your head and then say the answer. Then count out loud to see if you were correct. Great idea. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. See you next time.